Good morning, everyone. We're here to do another quick campaign. We just finished Golden Horde. Thought I'd continue the golden traditions with Great Horde into Golden Horde, aka Gold Rush. Don't have a lot of time this morning because I'm taking a friend out for lunch, so let's just jump right in. Iron Man. I'm pretty unfamiliar with hordes. Ever played as... well, have I ever played as one? Recall ever having played as one. Yeah, this is all great. What's the starting situation here? What is this? Starting situation is I need to check on my stream because it's been heavily distorted lately. I think this is an issue with Restreamio because I streamed both Twitch and Mixer. Okay, looking not too shabby at the moment. Eye on things. I saw on the loading screen that we have a god-awful starting ruler. Okay, so he's kind-hearted. Nice for him. But let's go ahead and give him military command. Our heir... oh. But we had a 333. That must be our technology. I always get that mixed up. Yeah, we have 333 in tech. However, we have an institution tech penalty because we haven't embraced feudalism. Oh dear. So even getting the next tech will cost us stupid amounts of tech points, which we just won't get because our starting ruler and starting heir are just terrible. Now, Horde Unity is nice because it gives us extra discipline, it gives us extra national unrest. Excuse me, my nose has started running now. I think it's talking that does it to me. But we need to be at war to keep it going, and we need to raise provinces to keep it going. I need to go. Something about phonation that causes my nose to not be happy. What was I saying? Right, okay. We can do rivals as well. Yeah, so we need to embrace feudalism ASAP, because that tech is gonna hurt us. We're aiming for reforming the Golden Horde. Let's see if we can get this to display what we need. We need quite a bit. We need stuff in Muscovy is the main bone of contention. That is the main bone of contention. We need stuff in Crimea as well. That's not too bad as long as the Ottomans don't ally them. Let's do a quick check on the world here. Who likes us, who hates us? Right, Kazan hate us and rivaled us straight off the bat. Crimea have rivaled us straight off the bat. Crimea are friendly with Ottomans. Friendly-ish. So we need to impose ourselves between the two. We seem to only have two rivals though, which is nice. So we might as well rival... oh, we've also got Genoa as a rival. I don't know if they've got land that we need though. They don't. We can completely ignore Genoa. Which we may or we may not do. They have nice developed land which we could raise. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get myself some rivals. So let's go with... Kazan. Now, I'm not gonna... I know Genoa has rivaled me already, but I may not pick that since they're not a high value target. I may be better off rivaling Muscovy for the power projection. Yeah. Right. Question is, do we start with any claims? I can never remember. No, we don't. So I think fabricating on Crimea is not a bad idea. And possibly Kazan as well. The other thing we want is better relations with the Ottomans. Better relations with Novgorod. And we'll see what alliances stack up in the early game. Oh, right, yes, of course. Let's oh, we've only got one estate here, and it's the tribe's estate. Manpower is not actually capped here. Okay. Not really sure where that started. Oh, right there. So Nagai and Uzbek want alliances. I don't think either of them have anything we need urgently. Yeah, I do. They both have stuff we need. Well, we can pick them up as an ally. You. Let's also not pay our troops for now because we don't want to be losing all this cash. And we need to set one of our merchants. Trade situation is not great, it has to be said. It's not even in the trade range. Wow. The only thing that forged our home node. Well. Can't even send our merchants elsewhere to help us boost relations, oh well. What can you do? Not a lot, really. They are no longer a great power. Gonna go admin focus as well. This guy is a nice general because he's got siege. Not siege. He does have siege, and that does help. But shock is the word I was looking for. We want to fight people on the steppes. We want to hit them hard with cavalry, and we want to hit them with shock. There's not a lot more to it than that. Ottomans are be problematic. They're allied with Crimea. That is hugely problematic for this. Right, well, we're not getting that off the bat then. Let's start fabricating elsewhere. Our best bet then is going to be waiting for them to get distracted elsewhere. and trying to snipe it from them. It's painful though. Or another bet would be to fight Kazan and just drag in Crimea. Can't let Muscovy get too big though, is the other issue here. Or the other issue would be to try and, the other way around it would be to try and get the Ottomans in an alliance, drag them, call them in to Kazan when I have enough favors with them, and then no, fight someone else who's allied with Kazan, named Kazan as a co-belligerent, get them to call in Crimea so they end up on opposite sides of the war. This is all on the assumption that they don't vassalize Crimea, which they can do. We have a lot of men here. We need a lot more cavalry. What is our infantry to cavalry ratio here? 85. Okay, so that for every 20 units we have, 17 can be cavalry. Or for this 9,000, we probably need another man. Probably the quickest and easiest way of going about it is to go for Kazan. Take what we can, and separate peace Crimea. I don't think we can take what we need from them, but we can certainly break their alliance with Ottomans. Muscovy are already going for Novgorod. That is problematic as well. If they get too big, they've got no allies though. I can quickly get a claim on them and declare... Wait, hang on. Do I even need a claim? Do I even need a claim? Use tribal conquest. I can use tribal conquest. Okay. So they have a lot of vassals. Have, yeah, quite the unholy vassal swarm actually. Yeah, and a lot of this is not ideal woods terrain. We'd be fighting at a heavy disadvantage by pushing in. Grasslands are okay though. Advisors here. Not really. You're too expensive. You're not even a vassal. Right, is that? Thing is, if Muscovy get too big, that's problematic for its own reasons. Because they're just harder to fight. There's not a lot more to it than that. I think it may be maybe time to go to throw the dice early and go for Muscovy. Let me blow my nose and think on it. If I unmute myself. I will spare no expenses. We need that. We need that tech. Muscovy with your 25,000 and Novgorod with your not even appearing on this list thousands. Problem is fairly divided, and it's going to be hard to, if they're fighting up there and sieging up there, it's going to be hard to lure them into the steppes, but do our best. We do have generals with siege, and we can loot a bit, so we'll do what we can here. Well. Already the numbers look very, very unfavourable. But we'll do what we can. At least looting will pay for our armies for the moment. But really, occupation is not not the main source of war score in such a fight. It's going to be beating them in battle, which could prove tricky. That breach is excellent, though. I need to keep an eye out for their units. Muscovy have separate peace to Doyev. Fortunately. Doyev, who I no longer see. Oh no, they're still there. That's fine. Wait, what? Bohemia taking the early emperorship? Like what I see. Novgorod are getting gifted as well. Get our Sufi shrine. Oh, I see you. Now, this is all woods. Woods are forests, so that is not ideal fighting terrain. Kazan, do you give either of us military access? You do not. Wonder, you probably wouldn't give me military access because we're rivaled as well. Whoops. Darn, okay.